Hey guys, I'm going to be doing this look for you today, and I'm actually really excited about this look because I'm using this new palette that I just got from Maybelline. It's their Sunbaked Neutrals palette, like little mini shadows. And what originally sparked the interest of this was that I was going to go replace my old Maybelline Chai Latte Quad. I've had this for at least 2 years. Kind of embarrassing to tell you guys that, but I love this so much. And this is actually the old formulated one. They have a newer one. The newer one is pretty similar to this. It's just that the brown is, you know, it has like little sparkles in it, but it's still for the most part matte. But the texture and everything is actually a little bit better. It's silkier, more pigmented. I mean, this one was really good to me. I really like this one, mainly because of this shade right here. As you could probably tell, I've used it a lot. But I was like, okay, Christine, it's kind of gross that you've had that for so long. Go ahead and get the new one, replace it. But then I saw this one, and let me show you something. I had like this crazy revelation, and I never really noticed it before. And Maybelline, maybe you guys are kind of sneaky, but there is, okay, tell me if you guys see something unusually very, very similar with this one and this one. There is a baby chai latte in here. You see these 4 shades right there? They're pretty much the same thing as this one, or more like the same as the, you know, new reformulated one. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. And then I thought, okay, well, I might as well get this one because I saw the greens and I was really like, I've been wanting some, you know, some new greens, some like olivey greens, great for fall. And I thought these would be nice, and I actually really love them. I played with them yesterday and came up with this look, and I was like, okay, I have to film this tutorial for them. But yeah, that's how this look came about, how I ended up getting this palette, which I really like. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so let's get started. I already have some foundation and powder on. I've already done my brows. So now we're going to go into the eye makeup, and I'm using the Palladio Herbal eyeshadow primer. And a lot of people compare this to the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I like it. I just don't like it by itself as a, like, you know, sticky base, like a sticky primer. I just feel like it has too much slip or something. So in that sense, I do like the Urban Decay Primer Potion more. But this one works just as well if you do apply like a cream base over it, you know, just to have that extra stick so the shadows stick on better. It's supposed to just help your eyeshadows stay on longer. So we're going to smooth that out. Okay, now we're going to go into a sticky base like I mentioned. I'm going to be using the Revlon one in Copper Canyon. I'm going to take this blue shade. You really could use any cream shadow you want, any color, because we're going to be applying shadow over it anyways, but I kind of like the blue, slight blue, like bright tint underneath the green I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be using this Sigma Precision Round P82 brush. It does feel really nice, like just blending it across the eye with it. Now we're going to go into our little palette. I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk like flat shader brush, and first I'm going to go into the lighter green right here. And I'm just going to pat that over the inner lid. So just apply that in about the inner third or inner half. I'm going to just flip the brush over and then go into the deeper olive green. Tap off any excess because you can get a lot of fallout with these, and that's another reason why you want to just pat it on rather than like swish it around so that you can avoid more fallout. So I'm just going to pat that on the rest of the lid, and I'm just blending it into that lighter green so there's a really smooth transition. And I'm going to go into this e.l.f. blending eye brush. It's just a fluffy blending brush that I've been using for years, and these are $1 on their site, so I love it. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's kind of like a matte tan colored shade. One of my favorite shades of all time. And then you're going to want to blend this right into the socket area of your eye. So you're going to feel it sinking in. And as you do that, you can blend out the edges of the green. So just do the same on the other eye. Just work that into the socket line. Okay, so you just kind of want to get a nice wash of this color all across. I'm going to take this Mally Beauty Eye Color Starlight Waterproof Liner. It's just an eyeliner pencil in Midnight, black shade. So I'm just going to smudge this on my upper lash line first. So just get that on there because I'm going to be applying a liquid liner on top of it. I've been doing this a lot lately just because it makes the liner really black, just the way I like it. So I'm going to take this NYC liquid liner and go over top of that. So you can always go through in small strokes. And then I usually like to wing it out a little bit. Just kind of like rest your pinky or your hand on top of your cheek, and it really helps steady your hand. Now I'm going to go into a dark shadow. This is like a black shadow, and I'm going to go into this Sigma tapered blending brush because I like how it's really tapered so that it's not too like fluffed out and the black won't get all over the place. And I'm just going to apply that to the tip of the brush. And I'm going to work this on the outer corner first, closest to the liner, because you want it darker near the liner. And I'm just kind of working on the outer third here, and then I'm going to lightly blend it in. Now that we have the liner, we have a better idea of where we want this black to go, how dark you want it to be, because the liner definitely gives a good bit of contrast. So I'm just blending it in a little bit, only about halfway. And you can deepen that up as much as you like. I want to deepen it up just a little bit more. See, I'm just kind of pouncing it on there first, so you can really deposit most of the color down closest to where you want it. And then just softly, really softly, very little pressure, just kind of blend it in circular motions. I'm going to go back into the other fluffy blending brush and then just go over this area again, just to blend out the edges, soften up the black a little bit. I actually want to apply some more of the green, just so it really pops. So I'm just getting some more of that olive green and layering it on some more. And it's going to help blend things in a little bit more too. And I'm going to curl my lashes. Let's just get some mascara on the top lashes. Okay, so I might be pretty like uncomfortably close to you guys right now, which it's not like I haven't done videos like this before, but I've been trying out this Maybelline new Instant Age Rewind dark circle eraser, and you guys are gonna think I'm so weird, but I really like the sound and like the squish noise it makes as you apply it. So I'm gonna, like, you click it so that it dispenses through this like sponge tip thing on the top. I'm gonna see if you guys can hear it because I'm really like close to the mic now, but alright, let's go, let's do it. I don't know if it's going to pick up that sound. It makes like this fun squish noise, and I just like how it feels too as you apply it. And then normally I just like to use my finger and then blend it right in. You could also use a brush, but I always really like to use my fingers. Okay, now I'm just going to finish up the rest of the eye makeup. So I'm going to apply the same Mally eye pencil on my waterline. I'm also going to apply a tiny little bit in between the lashes on the outer half. So you notice how it just kind of gives my eye more shape and definition. I'm going to take this mini smudger brush from Crown, and I'm just going to lightly blend out underneath the lower lash line. So just smudge that out a little bit, and I like to connect it to the wing, like that liner up top. And then I'm going to go over with the tan color, so I'm just going to use that same brush, go into the tan color, and then just apply it on top of, you know, the smudged liner right underneath the lashes, because it's going to help smoke it out even more, and it's going to help it stay in place. And then I'm going to take this like coppery color right here, that pretty shimmer, and you just using the same brush once again, and then I'm going to apply this right on the center portion, and almost all the way through, but not quite all the way through. And I just love how this like warms up the eye. And then lastly, I'm going to go into the highlight shade right there. Just using this e.l.f. It's a lip defining brush, but do not use this as a lip brush. It's terrible. It's great as an inner corner like tear duct brush. And then I'm just going to dab this shade right in the inner tear duct. Blend it up a little bit here. Blend it into the copper shade. And then I'm going to apply just a tiny bit underneath my brows as well. It's pretty pigmented, so I don't want too much. Finish off with mascara on the bottom lashes. And I know this might seem like a lot of steps, but it's going to help your makeup last much longer. Trust me. Alright, and then we're almost done. We're just going to finish up the rest of the face makeup. I knew I wanted to go with something peachy, kind of like peachy bronzy for the cheeks. So I'm going to go with this NYX blush in Dare. Just using this Sigma large angled contour brush. And then I'm just going to apply that on kind of like the cheekbone and then blending it into the apples of the cheeks. Let's do L'Oreal's Fairest Nude. I do really enjoy this lipstick. I use it all the time underneath other shades. And then finish it off with Revlon's lip gloss in Pink Pop. Just want a tiny bit of this. And there we have our completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.